Okay, welcome to the second episode of this podcast with your host, Bella. Um, okay, this is kind of trippy because I am recording in my laptop, as you can see. This is a webcam that I just found that I think it was like from 10 years ago. And I'm recording the audio with my phone, which is right here. Because for some dumb reason, my laptop just doesn't read my microphone, which is just this little microphone, which it is funny because it is the best one that I have. I thought the one that I actually bought for this shit was gonna sound good, but no, this one sounds amazing compared to the other one. But yeah, this is probably your first time here, so again, my name is Bella. Very nice to meet you. And this is just to have a fun time, you know? I was putting this one like to the side for like 2 weeks. Excuse you. I put this one aside for like, no, more than 2 weeks, probably 3 or a month now. I think it's a month now that I've been putting this one aside. Because the first episode, maybe if you hadn't heard it, don't do that. It's very bad, you know. It's very improvised, but everything came from my heart, so I hope that is okay to you. But um, okay, yeah, that was a month ago, right? That okay. Wait, let me move you a little bit because you're actually a little bit uneven. Oh shit. You're actually a little bit uneven. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. You were uneven, sorry. Anyway, the thing that I was telling you is that this is the first episode that I recorded video recorded it because I didn't think that I would have space on my phone to record a video, you know, like that long. It's like half an hour. But I now know I did because I recorded a video for my main channel that I haven't linked it. I'm going to link it so that you can see it. And it was like probably 40 minutes of footage, so that was kind of long. But the thing that I was going to tell you is that I recorded an episode, actually, this exact format, exactly like this. But the lighting was really weird. I looked like I was from Twilight. And I am a very pale person. I don't know if you can tell. But it looked weirder than that. Okay, so that was a problem that had to be solved. So my solution was not uploading that episode. But, you know, it's okay. It doesn't matter. So now that we are here, I've been like collecting things I wanted to talk about for the last month, and they're not even relevant anymore. So there's no need in talking about that now, except for a couple things that I'm just going to touch on today's episode. But I don't know if you can see that one. Yeah, of course you can see it. It's gigantic. But it's going to be on today's topic. But first, I want to say that I'm so fucking tired. I am so tired. Okay, so today's Tuesday, February 15th. And I wake up for school at 7 a.m., right? I take classes. My classes end at 1 p.m. But I had to get ready for some photos that I had to take today. So that's what I did. I don't know if you can see my makeup. You probably can. I got that from TikTok without the line right here. You know, I forgot that one just because a friend told me not to put that for the pictures. So I said yes. So I didn't put that line there. But anyways, I've been so tired because I slept yesterday at 12 something, probably 1 a.m. And I woke up at 7. So that was the thing. And I was so tired yesterday because the same thing happened on Sunday. I did the exact same thing. It is insane how I can be so smart about, okay, I'm gonna sleep early, and so stupid at the same time by not sleeping early because I literally just said so that I was going to. So we love that about myself. And okay, that's the thing that we got that. I'm so tired, but I'm still doing this. So because I really wanted to do that. So that's a really good step actually, because I sometimes, almost all the time, put things aside. So good that I decided to do this one for me. But anyways, now we can move. Okay, shit, I forget. This is inverted, so I'm probably going to invert it again if I edit this. But for the moment, this one feels weird. Okay, so you can see that 18th thing on the back, which I think if I put it inverted is gonna look like an 81. But you know what, it doesn't matter. So my birthday party was last week. Yes, it was last week. I mean, like a week and a half, you know. It was on Saturday 6th. Yes, Saturday 6th. I'm sorry, I was just trying to remember. My 18th birthday party. Okay. And it was great, honestly. I invited my friends over. My elementary, my high school friends. I invited them over, and my other friends. So we were around like 16 people in my house, in my front yard, because I didn't want them inside my house because my house is not that big. My house is not that big, so we wouldn't fit in anyway. But we were outside. We were at like a long ass table. And it was just great. You know, we were talking, we ate. My friends wanted me to drink, so I did. I'm not a drinker, okay? I don't like alcohol. I don't. It's not the thing that I like. I just don't like the flavor. I don't like the feeling that it causes you. You could say that. I don't like it. It's not my thing. So these idiots didn't fucking care, and they made me do shots. I mean, like, I'm saying made me, like if I just said no, that they wouldn't stop. Like, of course they would, but I was like, you know what, I've never actually done that, so I'm gonna do it. So I did, and they were vodka shots. Oh my god. I'm just getting a headache just thinking about this. But okay, so I did a shot with all my friends, like the ones that wanted to drink in the first place, because you'll know about that later. But I did a shot, and it just burned my throat the moment that it went in, right? So it was just like a no from me. But then I was like, okay, pour me another one. So I had 2 at the time. It was probably like 4 p.m, probably something like that, or 3:30. So I had already 2 shots on me, and I was sitting. Okay, I was sitting. I was not standing. I was just sitting in my place. And then I don't know why, I think my mom called me or something, because she was making the food for us. And the way the world started to spin around, I'm talking about this as I'm literally 16. I am 18, for God's sake. But I am not a drinker, okay? I'm a good child. Okay, so let's just get that, okay? Don't bully me, because I am a good child. I don't know what alcohol is. So, we accept no bullying to me on this part. Anyway, then I think when the vodka was over, my friends went and bought tequila, but it was nice. It was I think it was peach flavor or something. It was okay. The flavor tasted fine. But at this point, and I'm such a loser because I'm talking about 2 shots and I was just like, I don't taste shit anymore. I probably drank about 2 of those. And then they ran out of that one too. And they decided to buy even cheaper stuff. And when it comes to alcohol, sometimes the cheap stuff can be either really good and be like, oh, okay, that is worth the money, and sometimes it can literally taste like shit, which it was the case with this drink. I think it was agave liquor, it was like if they wanted to make something like tequila, but they weren't able to put tequila name on it. Agave liquor. That's what you would go for, because I don't think like they wanted the cheapest form to make it, but it was just not possible, so they had to put another name, not tequila. They weren't able to put tequila. Anyway, I think at that point I had like 4 shots on me, and they were just drinking that shit like it was fucking amazing. It was like, and to this point I was drunk. I was already drunk, and I wasn't able to walk properly. I was just laughing about literally everything, which I do in the regular, but this was like everything. Like I have a really shitty humor, and I was laughing about whatever the thing that was going on. Everything was funny to me. So at this point, the bottle that they bought, because I think they bought like 3 of those because they were really cheap, and there was like something like this in the bottle, and they were like, hey, it's your birthday, fuck it, finish it. And I was like, that literally tastes like shit. That tastes like how do you call that shit, the one that we literally use every day, that thing that you use to clean your hands. It's like a gel consistent that has alcohol on it. You know that we've literally been using for the past 2 years. Literally just forgot the name. Anyway, that thing, it tasted like that thing. So I was about to throw up, not because how drunk I was, but because it tasted like shit. Literally did. Tasted like shit. So my mom was like contemplating, like, what the fuck is up with this bitch? Like, is my kid literally an alcoholic? And one of my best friends from like elementary is not a drinker. He's almost 19. And that was the first time that he was drinking too. And we were like, I think we were matching on what we were drinking, and he was like, I want to be an alcoholic, this is so much fun. And I said, oh my god, same. Like that was so funny to me, because I swear everything was funny, everything was absolutely hilarious. And I also decided, because my friend wanted to try some makeup on, and I was like, yeah, I have some eyeliner upstairs. And my dumbass decided to go upstairs. I wasn't able to go back. I wasn't able to go down. And I just had to like put my claws on the wall so that I was able to walk down. Otherwise I would have fallen, literally. I'm glad I didn't. But then here's when the fun started. At this point, 3 of my friends just completely disappeared, and I didn't know where they were. So I was just like not thinking too much of it, because I was just drunk. But then they came back, and one of them was just collapsed on my yard, and I was like, what? She was so drunk that she collapsed on my yard. And I was like, didn't we take the fucking same? And my friends know how to drink. I don't know how. I was the one that didn't know how to drink, and I was completely fine. And my friends collapsed in my yard, and I was just like, because I was drunk, I didn't have a genuine. I mean, like, it was genuine, but it wasn't like a serious reaction. It was like, oh shit, what the hell happened? So everyone was just like, we were laughing, and we were like, what the fuck? And she was like, I want to throw up. I want to throw up. So one of my best friends, which she knows how to drink, she was completely fine, took her to the bathroom, and she was just throwing up, and I was just contemplating it, like, oh my god, this shit's so crazy. I was just laughing because that shit was hilarious. Like, if I was sober, I would have been so worried, but I was just having the best time of my life. And I was like, oh, I was just laughing while she was deep throwing her fingers into her, and I was like, that was the best shit I've ever seen. But anyways, I was drunk enough to be like laughing at it, but not drunk enough to be like vomiting like my friends were, because later those 3 friends that disappeared were the ones that were throwing up. So one had the decency of going to the bathroom. The other 2 decided to just throw up in my yard, and I was just like so drunk. I mean, like, when I saw like all 3 of them like that, I started to get sober, and I was like, oh, okay, like, I have to help, but I still had a really tough time walking. So I was going from one side to another, like trying to make coffee, checking how all 3 of them were. It was just an amazing experience. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it was a really good experience. And the next day, also, I lost my ring. I had my ring on, which is like an adjustable golden ring that had like a little stone in it that my brother gave me when, like, 5 years ago or something. And I lost it. I genuinely was just walking in my yard, and I felt it, how it just fell down my hand, and I was just like looking at the ground, drunk and shit, and I wasn't able to find it. But anyways, the next day I went outside because it was just a mess, like, this floor was sticky, there was so much garbage in my yard, and I decided to water down their vomit, because there was vomit all over like the corner of my yard, and and we ate pasta, so there was pasta vomit. I'm sorry, I just don't get grossed out with vomit, so if you do, I'm really sorry. It was just funny to me. But yeah, really fun experience. 10 out of 10, would do it again. And then my friends were literally apologizing. We were like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be like that. And I was like, it's fine, you literally gave me the best birthday I could have asked for. And also, everyone, like my high school friends, they literally started kissing each other, and I was like, what? Like, what is going on? Because I don't know if it's just me, because I'm a little baby, but I cannot imagine kissing my friends. And like, I'm not attracted. If I'm not attracted to them, I cannot see why I would kiss them, That's just me. I know a lot of people that kiss their friends and completely fine, but I was just like shocked. And that's before they started vomiting, and after they were vomiting and they were kissing each other, it was just like, it was the grossest movie you could have seen. Like, everything together was so gross, honestly. But the best time, it was the best time of my life. And so funny because I think it just got us closer together. And just seeing all the pictures and the videos that they took of my friend, when my friend was like, one of my friends was crying because she was talking about how everyone leaves her on red, and the other one was talking about how he likes someone of our friend group but they don't like him back. And I already knew that. But I guess he didn't know. And I was just laughing. Like, we were on Discord the next day, and I was like, you told me some crazy shit. I was really just laughing. And he was like, what the fuck did I tell you? And I didn't say it to him because I don't want him to feel embarrassed, because that's nothing. That's never the thing that I want to do to my friends. I never want to make them feel embarrassed. But yeah, to sum it up, that was pretty much it. We ate really amazing food that my mom made, and my grandma too. She cooked amazing, and everyone enjoyed their time here. And yeah, and they also met because a lot of my friends haven't met, like, they hadn't met each other. So when they did, I was finally happy. But yeah, on to another topic. That's how I'm gonna do transitions. I'm just gonna drink water, even though I'm already finishing my cup. Did you see that Trisha motherfucking Paytas is pregnant? Did you see that? Like, I was so shocked. Like, I didn't have any words when I saw that. And I don't want to say anything wrong about them, because if they want that, then I'm happy, of course. But I don't know. I really hope Trish gets better by the time this baby comes. And like, I don't want to wish them, like, neither Trisha or her husband, how I literally just forgot his name. Well, Trisha's partner, Trisha's husband. I wish them the best, and I hope that baby comes out really cute. I hope Trisha didn't do it for clout. Otherwise, that baby's going to live a nightmare. Yeah, that's the whole thing that I can say about that. But now, I think Trisha's gonna be a great parent. Even with all that's happened with, everything, including Trisha, ever, I don't think she's gonna be a bad parent. I think they are just going to have it tough, because I think BPD is a very serious thing, but that doesn't have to stop someone from getting to have a family that they want to have. So I really wish the best for them, and only the best. And I hope that their baby comes out great, that the baby is beautiful. And Moses, just remember Trisha's husband's name, Moses. I think they're gonna be great parents, because I think Moses is a great person too. But yeah, I really hope they have the best time being parents. I'm sorry, I was just I have this my notes app. I have a my ideas written down about the podcast. And oh shit, okay. This one's funny. So sometimes I remember like there was a time around August, probably June 2 of 2021, where I would literally cry every single day because it was like a very emotional time for me. But besides that, I am not a crier, you know? Even though sometimes, yeah, like watching movies or like emotional animal shit, that's my weak spot. Okay, animals are my weak spot. And movies too, and like series that I like to watch. But besides that, I am not a frequent crier. So when I do, like sometimes I cry for like the weirdest shit ever. So here's what had happened. The other day, I was getting into my shower. I was listening to music, and Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo comes in, and I start sobbing my fucking eyes out. Like they were so big. My eyes were so big because of how much I was crying. I felt so embarrassed that I decided to record a video and send it to my friends. I was like, I'm just showering and I just heard Olivia, like it just finished playing Olivia Rodrigo, and I was crying. You know why I was crying? Do you wanna know why I was crying? So when No Way Home came out, I decided to save a lot of TikToks that had spoilers before I watched the movie. So when I did watch the movie, I went back to them and I watched the edits and all. And there was this amazing edit about the MJ and Andrew Garfield scene where she falls down and Andrew rescues her. And oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. I'm just kidding. But they used the Deja Vu song, and it was so emotional because it's so true. And I was just crying. I was just sobbing. I cannot stop crying. And I don't know if I said that. I haven't said this before, but I have very irregular periods. I've gotten my period for like probably January I get my period, and I don't get it until October. That's how regular my period is. I just don't have a recall for it. I literally just know that I get my period when I feel it, you know? So I think that happens a lot before I get my period, is that I am very emotional. It happens a lot. I cry. I just get that sentiment of crying and feeling sad for no reason. It can literally be the smallest thing. So the next day I got my period. And I was like, "Oh, okay. Maybe that was the thing that was causing it, you know?" And it was, because I just got my period. And I also get a lot of pimples in very specific places. Like there was a time where for 3 months straight I got my period. And I would get a pimple right here. The same place. I got like 3 scars in a row because of this massive pimple that I would get over here and over here. Both of them. Literally right there. And I've gotten the exact same place probably like 5 times. I've gotten pimples there 5 times. So that is fun. a little fun fact about my periods, in case you wanted to know. But what else do we have? Oh yeah, I think we're gonna end this. Okay, so in the episode that I recorded, which I didn't upload because it was really bad lighting, as you can tell, and this is not the greatest. I wish I could. I wish I could just blur this one out, like put it with something, because it's just really distracting. But I don't have time. I have to go to therapy in like an hour. So this is the best you get. But anyways, I've been wanting to talk about Euphoria, and we're literally on episode 6. And I kind of forget, like you have the main points, but I kind of forget what is going on and what is not. So I want to like recap one of my favorite moments of the second season. So I think the first one would be. I think the first one would be. I don't want to say it. Okay, I think this is gonna be a lot of people's favorite, but Fesco and motherfucking Lexi, dude, and I am so mad that we just gotten like maybe 3 minutes of camera of them. It's so sad. They have so much potential as a couple. They were so great. I've been obsessed with the edits that they've made from them. They are so good. They are perfect for each other, and they are my favorite part of this season. They're amazing. I love them with my entire heart. They have my complete attention, and they are number one. Now, number 2, I would say, is the improvement of Maddie as a person. I've seen a lot of speculations about what is going on with her working as a nanny, because how, like, in her episode of the last season, they said that Maddie never wanted to work. So I guess like her working as a nanny all of a sudden has something to do with her growth. I want to see some other theories about that, because that's really interesting. And also that the mom's boy, I think she is, the rich lady. I think she's interesting, and I think something's going to happen with her. But yeah, Maddie will be number 2. I really love her character. I love her personality. I love her makeup looks, and I love her outfits too. This season were fire, and we are on episode 6. We have 2 more weeks to go, so I want to see what they can address her with. Number 3 would be just okay, this one is it is going to be a little bit controversial. Holy shit, what was that? But you know what, I liked Carl's like coming out to his family. Even though he's a dick, I am glad that he is gone. I think that was a great exit of him. I don't know if he's ever going to come back. Probably he will. But that exit was fucking so iconic. I don't know. And I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad that he can live his truth now. I'm glad that Ashtray bit the shit out of him. You see that? That was an amazing scene too, where Ashtray just wouldn't stop hitting him. That was so fucking funny. And when he was talking to Fesco, and Fesco, instead of saying Yules, he said Yule. and just Faye saying, "Who the fuck is Yule?" That scene was a 10 out of 10 too. And probably last one, I don't know if there's a last one though. I've really enjoyed it, but it was going really slow compared to now, because episode 6 was everything that we needed to have. Excuse you. Okay, someone's outside my house, sorry. And my dog started barking. But okay. Until this point, which is like the third episode to the final one, everything was going really slow. Like, they were focusing on only Brew and her thing, and that was going really slow. And I do have some complaints about some characters, Kat, for example, not having any other scene besides her like her image of her, as a plus size person, and her being a little bitch in episode 6. But I'm getting way too ahead. I wanted to talk about that to the last part. But anyways, now onto the fucking problems that I have with people. Yule's, okay, this Yule thing, fucking love Hunter Scaffer. Again, she is the love of my life, and I will not stop until I get her to be mine. But fucking Jules can go to hell. Can go to hell alone. I don't fucking care. Fucking hate that person. Fucking Jules, she is fucking okay. She is annoying. She is so fucking, I mean, like, I forgot the word when you like say something but then you go and do it. Like, for example, if I tell you that not to do something and then I go and do it, you know that word? I forgot the name of it, but that type of actions. That bitch is literally her name. And also her going in with Elliot, I cannot forgive you, and I hope something bad happens to you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hope that. I don't want her to go to something bad again, because she's had it bad too. But she's being a bitch to Rue, not Yules. She's being a bitch to Rue, and also with Elliot. Fuck you, Elliot, because you knew what was going on with those Drwnks. She literally told you, and you went and flushed him down the toilet. So if anything happens to Rue, it is on you, Elliot. But anyways, also, oh, okay. Rue. I think this season we are clearly seeing how an addict was, and I think that was eye-opening for a lot of people, because we've been romanticizing her as a character, which all she is an addict. I mean, like, not all she's, okay? Like, being an addict does not define you, but that's literally what her character is about being an addict and the consequences with your relationships and with your family and etc. etc. But I think everyone forgot what was her reason of a character, That's who she is. She is an addict. And we didn't see that as how it was. And now she's doing fucked up shit as an addict because she has a problem. And everyone was like, why did you make her so mean? That's literally what an addict is. That's what living with an addict, that is what being friends with an addict leads you to. And I am glad that they finally showed Rue's side. Rue's like that type of side. Because it is the raw truth, and even though it's not hurtful, it is very true, and it is actually portrayed how like very very real. And I don't know what is going to happen to her. I there are a lot of theories about her. Also, I don't want to believe that, but it is very true. I do think that Rue's gonna die at some point. I'm sorry. This is just the truth. Either she's gonna go to jail, or she's gonna die, or she's gonna. No, I don't think she's gonna be sex trafficked, but I do think that something bad is going to happen to her. Very bad. Now, on to Cassie, that fucking bitch, too. Again, Sydney Winnie has all my heart, my entire heart. She's an amazing actress. She's so good. It is insane. Like, how can someone be that good at acting? No, I'm just kidding. Of course, there are a lot of good actors, but she's really good. She's a really good actress, I'm sorry. But, oh shit, what is that? Okay, the sun is going down. Okay, let me move you a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna move myself a little bit too. I'm sorry. This bitch. I am. You know what? I'm gonna jump into spoilers with I think episode 6. But it is Tuesday. Why didn't you see that on Saturday? So I don't think there's a spoiler anymore. Anyway, I am glad that bitch got caught. Okay, I am glad. I am extremely glad that Rue, like, that fucking scene was sick, and I yelled at the top of my lungs when Rue said that shit. Because she needed to be humbled. The I am crazier type of shit. No, you're not. You're just a scared ass bitch. You're not crazy, you're just stupid. But yeah, she was playing with the devil. She got caught, and now she's upset that she lost her best friend and her family. And I don't know if that's how all teenagers act. Talking like I'm fucking 40. I don't know if that's how 16-year-olds, like 17-year-olds act. But she is being a bitch. She's being dramatic as fuck. But yeah, I really hope she gets her ass beaten. And okay, I didn't talk about this because I said that I was gonna wait until I went to the end. But we are at 43 minutes, so I think I'm gonna go for it. This episode was fucking crazy, dude. That scene where Nate goes into Maddie's room, that was hard. That was really bad. Like, obviously, fucking great scene. That was a really good act. That acting was insane. But fucking Nate, bitch. Like, how can someone be that? Like, you know, it is fucking insane because there's actual people like that. There's actual people like Nate, and it's fucking crazy to me. But also went to Alexa Demi because she was a fucking good actress too. Of course, Jacob Elordi, amazing acting in that scene, but Alexa, that made me feel so bad for her. And I think that scene was great. I don't know what's going to happen with Jules and Nate. I think something is going to happen. I don't know why, but I do think something is going to happen. Ooh, I'm going to this one. Sorry. Hello. It's just that I moved and now the image looked weird. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, that fucking scene with Kat and her now ex-boyfriend. Fuck you, Kat. Fuck you, Kat. You made me so mad. That made me so fucking mad, and I don't even know why. Made me so mad for no reason. But she was being a bitch. She is being a bitch. That's why I don't like her anymore, because they don't even give her good scenes. She's just being annoying, being irritating, and I don't like her as a character anymore. As a person, I want to marry her. But no, I think next episode we're gonna get the Oklahoma play. I think so, because I saw the trailer for the 7th episode, so I think we are. Also, that fucking theory about Faye being a, how you call it, working with the cops, because about how her boyfriend was like, she hit someone at the hotel they were staying. That's why he went to live with Fesco, and everyone was saying that she knows, like, she wants to know shit. And now we got that. Now we got that that her boyfriend is working with the police. And holy shit, I really hope I was talking about this with a friend, but my friend really hoped that Faye was gonna warn Fesco, that would be so badass of Faye. I would literally fall in love more with her, because she's actually fucking perfect. Chloe Cherry, you have my entire heart. You have all my organs. You can sell them if you want to. If you want a nice house, I can just sell my left leg for you. Just hit me up, and you got that. But yeah, I think this is a very long episode. I don't know how I talked so much. But yeah, I really hope you liked it. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to edit this, but everything, we're doing it from the mind. Thank you so much for watching it. Of course you enjoyed it, because you wouldn't be listening if you weren't. Am I right? I don't know, subscribe. I really hope I'm here next week, but who knows what's going to happen. I'm so excited about next episode. I'm so excited about what life has to for us in the next week. But until next time, bye.